So this really cool project, vimShark, came across my timeline today, and it looks about like Wireshark, but in the terminal, and it's actually kind of cool. So it seems to have a lot of these same things that you're used to with Wireshark and like packet capture and things like that. So it claims to be high performance terminal based, and yeah, so it's administrate. It is made for what? Yeah. System admins, security researchers, and autists. So it's got real-time telemetry, much like Wireshark. The advanced security auditing does all that stuff. Deep packet dissection, TLS, SSL intelligence, IP fragment reassembly. So I believe Wireshark can halfway do that same thing. See, power filtering with a lot of the same stuff that Wireshark does, so I think it's kind of a standard format. And then, yeah, they've got different themes here, and it kind of came to my attention just because, like, they're like, hey, I did a theme inspired by Uwu Underground, so take that how you will. We do have our nice cloning quick start here, and then running it this way. So it looks like you can define the interface you want to capture, and then define an output file for storing that capture information. And then, yeah, your offline analysis is a different part, I guess. VS, okay. I think what's going... There's a part of me that feels like this might have been vibe coded, because the VS025 is not there as noted in the files in the repo. So you've got your commands and stuff here as well. Let's see. So we have no... It doesn't explain going up and down, and I'm assuming that's Vim keys because of the name. So... yeah, Arch Yuki, Vapor Noir, Neon Sakura. Those are the themes. Okay, so you can see some examples of display filters. It's halfway to Wireshark filtering, but I'm not sure if it's like fully implemented that way. But you can use many of the same operators and things like that. So if we go, let me check the commits, because there are only 22. Update vs.py. I don't think... So that's the only thing, is it's got the one, like, monumental, script, vse2.png, vs.py. So it's always been vs.py. So the readme somewhere along the way is inaccurate, leading me to believe sudo capture maybe not, huh? So let's go set it up, actually. So I'm going to go through this process, and then we will go from there and see what happens. So I've gone through the setup process, including this optional bit here. One thing I didn't quite totally pick up on is the VS environ. I changed that to b.venv up here so that it looks a little bit cleaner, because you're just kind of like adding another directory that defines what that is. But yeah, I've basically done that same process. I've done the pip upgrade, installed Erwid because that's apparently what it uses, which kind of leaves me with not as much confidence in the high performance part as they claim. But yeah, I'm not seeing any case where I can do a VS025, which again leads me to believe that the documentation may have been vibe coded, and then all the other things here too, so you can pick the theme and so on. So I'm gonna go in. So I've got my different, interfaces here. And actually, maybe I will use the WLAN 0. Well, no, we'll go with Ethernet, whatever. So I'm gonna have to run a do as and then do a Python 3 vs for vimShark. Then we want to go with -I eighth 0. And I am not going to output anything, but I'm going to run a I can spell. Okay, let us double check. So I think what's going on, we haven't imported the environment here, so we need to do a do as. I'm gonna Why is my thing not working? All of a sudden, my arrow keys don't want to work? Okay, there we go. Frick. Unrecognized. Oh, wait. Okay, live capture requires root. So if we go... Same deal. Oh, wait. Let me... Source... Because I have my environment set up such that sudo points to do as. So we go. I don't think I did that same way here. What do you mean not found? Source. It's all broken. Who did this? Who did this to you? I want dot then activate. I did not. Bad substitution. Going to assume that took. I did not install SL on here, darn it. So what I'm seeing here is, do I just go... source dot venv bin activate. Okay, now we do... And then we do the Other thing. Let me go find it. Oh, wait, it's over here. Duh. Yeah, I need the dash I. Oh, wait, I need to vs.pi dash I. That's right? Yeah. ETH0 theme arch. That works just fine. So you've got to go through a very specific way to do it, apparently. So if you're in an SU environment, I can't use Vim. Go back in there. Okay, so if I go in here, I can't filter out. Okay, so if I hit escape, it leaves. Let me double check things. So yeah, quit escapes. I can't use Vim keys to navigate. That's kind of disappointing. So when we go into here, we can, let's see, cycle themes is Shift T. Yep. Cool. That's kind of nice. Let's see. Oh, wait, we've got the stuff down here. So I've got to use the keys, the cursor keys, arrow keys. Okay, I'm going to pause it for now. Get what I need from here. So I think what I want to do, let's take a peek at, not the ARP ones. Do I want to do that one? No. Dang, I've got a lot here that I could sift through. Thought I told you to stop. Okay, so let's follow this one. So we do have so there is some misalignment if we look at the sidebar over here. And that is kind of messed up by the fact that the text goes, or everything goes so far. I hit Q. Okay. I don't think some of these keys are working the best. So this kind of leads me to think that it's kind of been vibe coded. But anyway. So if we go, let's go take a peek at... I select that one, we can see that it gives us a bunch of information on the side panel here when I hit enter. Let's take a peek at the UDP one here. Yeah, DNS request. We've got an app data here. So we've got one small packet. So it does seem to perform quite well. Yeah, our capture's paused. We can see up here now. So that's nice. I can export it, search hex, validate, theme. So this kind of like, I haven't tried it in a capture the flag scenario, but it could work for that. If we go to, let's go. So we go Q to close, and that doesn't close out the window like it should. It exits the application completely and totally. So if we... It is not... Okay, so I've got to be outside of the filter to pause it. So there could be, so by default, you're selected in the filter, and it could be better on that respect, but overall, it looks like it's an okay one. Just don't try and enter commands in the top filter buffer, because it's going to do weird things to you. So if we go into the Cyberpunk one, let's go grab, those aren't available. We could search hex, follow, validate, clear. So yeah, it's pretty, I mean, you could say it's pretty basic, but it does a lot considering. I don't see a good way of switching over to different contexts. Let's go A. Okay. So it uses Erwid as well, so that's something. So it might be just like sorting out the different contexts, so it's not like quitting out the whole application versus just closing a modal, because the modals don't seem to like filter out very well. View packet details. Yeah, there it is. Export filtered PCAP, show top flows, auditor, clear buffer. So there's some things that seem to have issues, but it's decent nonetheless. And I kind of like it a little bit better than Wireshark. So if we go back up and let's go and sort by UDP. And then, so we could take this one. So we could also go, let's go TCP. That's going to be pretty much everything here. Let's do by DNS. Yeah. Okay. So it's some basic stuff. Let's go IP. What is it? So, dest IP. I don't know. It seems to want to filter everything out immediately. So I think if proper filters for like Wireshark were implemented, it might work a way bit better. Because let's try and do source equals 192. Okay, never mind. .168.0.1. We can see that that actually works properly. I just have to... Is it destination? So I think some of the filters might work properly, but others may not, or I could just be really, really dumb. One of the two, take your pick. But yeah, nonetheless, it's a pretty cool tool. I'm just a wee bit retarded. If you liked the content, if you enjoyed it, if you think I deserve it, like, comment, subscribe, leave any criticisms you have or what have you. I appreciate it. Feed that algorithm, like I said, and I will see you guys in the next one.